Hi everybody, it's Josh with Talk About Trek, and it is once again Warp Tuesday, that one and only day of the week where everybody can tune in to listen to some guy ramble on about Star Trek stuff for 20 minutes or so, right? It's a one of a kind rare thing, and you can only get it here on this channel. And today we actually have a bit of kind of breaking news, breaking Star Trek news, right? There are new Star Trek toys that have just released, apparently, because I ordered them when they came out, and then I kind of forgot about them, and then I got an email saying they were being shipped. So, Master Replicas, as you can see, he's gone, he's not in there now, but they have shipped me Admiral Jean-Luc Picard, and this is a brand new set of toys here, and we'll show you the back of the box, of course, you got to see that. So here we have Admiral Picard, lots of information about him, the other toys in the set, right? Most, I think I'm excited for the Lower Decks ones. Picard was the first one, and then the second one they released was this here, Strange New World Spock, which I do believe is the only, yeah, it's got to be the only Ethan Peck Spock toy that's been released so far, right? So anyway, we've got the new Spock that we can check out, but we do have the good Admiral Picard open, so we can, give you guys a closer look at him. It's just kind of an intro into the Warp Tuesday here. He does come with a stand. I was showing myself, hey look Josh, there's the stand. So here we go. So we'll put him on the stand here. And I do want to say, first impressions here are pretty darn good, except for not getting on the stand when I want him to. But the quality of the figure here is pretty fantastic, right? He's got nice, we're not going to get him too close because he won't come in, but very good wrist and shoulder joints. He can move, he's very posable, and the likeness, I think, is pretty good. He's not, I tell you, let's go grab another Picard, and then we can compare and contrast. Okay, now listen. So here's your Playmates Picard, and then here's your new, ooh boy, that focus just jumped in. That was fantastic. So there's your comparison there, right? These very kind of real, okay, sorry. Lord. This one, very realistic, very good likeness again. The stand just went down to the floor. We're not going back down for that. What did the old man come with? Oh my goodness. Well, he came armed, I guess. I mean, you'd think they would have gave Jean-Luc freaking a tricorder or a pad or something, but no, he does come with a phaser rifle and a hand phaser. So he is ready for action, right? Alright, so that is our Admiral Picard toy. And as we crack into Spock here, I do want to give you guys a little heads up. At the end, I have a very exciting surprise to reveal. Alright, now that's like clickbaity. At the end, I'm going to talk about something very exciting that happened to me over the weekend. And, just because it's Warp Tuesday and I can talk about whatever I want. So just stay tuned for that, or fast forward to the end, whichever way you roll, That's loud as ASMR, right? No. Alright, Ethan Peck Spock. Alright, I feel the same way as I feel about the Admiral Picard here. This is a nice quality figure. He's posable. He can do karate kicks. He can do Vulcan neck pinches. Let me demonstrate here. He sneaks up on Admiral Picard. He's down. Perfect. Look at that. Now, wonderful. Okay, so we do get a little bit more variety here in Mr. Spock's accessories, which I will leave in here. But he does have, looks like a wrist flashlight, a tricorder, a phaser, and a communicator. So, again, these are from Master Replicas. I don't know, and I probably should have, as I am a person who is comporting to be a man who talks about Star Trek news. Let's look it up right now, okay? we can actually be proactive here, right? Star Trek toys. There we go. Boom. I don't know which of these are out and available to buy right now. So let's have a look and actually see. Because again, I ordered these. It had to be a year ago. It had to be a year ago if it was a day ago. Alright? Anyway, let's see. Action fig... No, thanks. Not right now. Action figures. Let's go. Whoa! God, I'm glad I forgot about that. Alright. I mean, I guess that's... Unfortunately, that is the price that you... The collars of my t-shirts have gone... this is, I guess, the price you gotta pay anymore for an action figure. But $27.99 is the price you're gonna pay there. Man. Boy, at that price, I certainly think... Oh, dude! See, there's ones on here that aren't even on the thing. Alright. Well... Just don't forget to like and subscribe, alright? And then I can maybe order some more Star Trek toys. Man, they look cool, but boy, 4 toys for $100. Yeah. So for right now, I tell you what, we're gonna stick with the ones we got. And I will say this. They are. This is the old one. This is the Playmates toy. This is the Master. I'm gonna put that one down for now. Hey man, I'm making a Star Trek video. So anyway, this is this one, and this is that one. And again, I think we'll just keep playing with these ones for now. You just want to say hello? Just say hi.
Hi.
There you go. All right, and then we'll hold off on the other ones, and maybe they'll have.
Let me say something else.
Oh yes, of course.
So I think there should be Lego Band in GD because I beat Cataclysm on instant complete, just instantly completes the level.
Okay, well that sounds like something.
Hope I didn't distract you.
No, I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Okay, bye.
Instant complete. Doesn't sound like you're doing anything at all. But you did it anyway. Anyway. The toys. Can you believe this? Look at this. Again, they look very good. Let's take a closer look here at a couple of these. See, this is what totally unexpected diversion here. Oh man, the Rutherford looks pretty good. He comes with the purple Cerritos. Oh man. So I don't know. Maybe for Christmas or something, right? I will say that, I hope when I ordered these two, maybe they were less than $27.99. Probably not, though. Alright, anyway. In other news, we do have other things to talk about here. These toys are going to find a very fine place up on the shelf, which needs it's time for a dusting anyway, so I think it's going to be a good thing. And it's too bright, too. I don't like that bright light. There we go. Look at that. It looks good in real life when you're looking at it, but on the camera, man, it looks bad. But, anyway. Alright, we're off toys now. Let's go to the real meat of Talk About Trek and Warp Tuesday, right? And you know what that is? It's Star Trek books. And this is an upcoming book, and I was excited to learn about this. And I think I had kind of read about this before, but I guess probably the next upcoming book here in the Star Trek world is going to be a Jake Sisko-centric book, which I think is fantastic. We're going to get to find out, let me see, 5 years since the Dominion War, Jake back on Earth, finishing up his book. Yeah, I'm excited about all this. And again, I don't read a lot about the back, so I'm not going to read any more. But if you guys like to do that, you can go find it and read it. But a Jake Sisko book written by Una McCormack. And I think I've liked everything that I've read by her. She's written Asylum, Strange New Worlds. I'm just looking up there and seeing them because I don't remember off the top of my head. Second Self, Picard, among more. There's other ones out there. But I'm definitely looking forward to reading this. Again, we get, 2-3 new Star Trek books. Oh my god, get these people off my screen. Away with ye. And that's it. So anytime we're going to get a new one, I'm excited to check it out and see what's going on, right? Okay. In, I guess, the world of Star Trek video games, Star Trek Online season. How many seasons do they have now? I think it was 26 when I. Here, let's read the full story here. You know, I played this Christmas of 2024. And I think I did a couple of videos on it. And honestly, I had fun just kind of running around. And I ran into Neelix, and he was like giving me a quest. He's like, go get these Leola roots for me and bring them back here. I got to make a stew. Yeah, I had a good time with it. So, yeah, it is something I always want to try to maybe get into again. But it's just always one of those things, too, where you are. I mean, you got a million things to do. How do you choose what to spend your time on, basically, right? But anyway, this is interesting for me, I guess, in particular, because it does bring back the Doctor. And I'm a big fan of Robert Picardo and Miral Paris. So there's some sort of multi-part story that's going on here, some kind of Klingon thing, which is exciting for me too. I'm very much into the kind of the whole Klingon world right now. We'll talk about that in a minute. But looks like he's been at Star Trek Online before, freaking 12 years ago. But and again, you know, we saw him again in Starfleet Academy. But well, I guess we could watch, right? Let's watch a little trailer. Let's just see what this is all about here. Oh, there, they just went off the thing too. I made him come back. There we go. Okay.
The Federation and the Klingon Empire have been at war for half a decade. We have a unique opportunity to change that. This mission won't be easy. Like great operas, we should expect destructive passion.
Your peace proposal is worthless, O'Keg. The Federation has no respect for the Empire.
Socio-political conflict.
The High Council will never approve a ceasefire.
And unexpected twists.
It's the Gorn.
But not to worry, you'll be in good hands.
Miral Paris, Chief of Security of the USS Belfast.
And, like all the best opera serie, the heroes always win. Well, usually.
Oh, all right. Yeah, man, when you throw the Doctor in, it just makes everything a little bit more exciting, right? So, I don't know, if you're into Star Trek Online, there is a new season out there to play. And I do believe it's free, right? You can play it for free. Oh man, new Star Trek coming soon here. Not worried about, let's see, Strange New World. You know, I'm not going to get into the article itself, but just seeing the article reminds me that we are, 17 days away from the premiere of the next season of Strange New Worlds, so that is exciting, right? New Star Trek on the horizon. Trek Long Island. Man, I think that would be a fun con to go to. Honestly, I think I've never been to just a Star Trek con. You know, I've been to Comic Cons and other things like that, but never a dedicated Star Trek con. And that would be, oh man, that would just be a fantastic thing, right? Like, can you imagine just being able to be amongst just a whole crowd and group of people that are all, you know, right there with you, you know, that are all basically of the same mind. You know, you all know what I'm saying, right? If you're here and if you've been listening to me for the past 14 minutes and you're still here, then you know what it is that I am talking about, right? Anyway, I'm just rambling right now because in the background I am using my abilities to do some cropping and some changing on a picture here, because I do have something exciting I would like to show you all, but I think that by revealing other people in the image, it might, you know, might not be the wisest thing to do. So, you know, what we'll do is do that, which is kind of silly, but it's fun anyway. All right, anyway, I told you guys if you hung out till the end, which I think this is the end. Ooh, one more thing we definitely want to talk about before we actually get to the end. Let's see that, and we're going to go here. Okay, perfect. First off, boom, that's Clag. And if you don't know Clag, Clag is from the TNG episode A Matter of Honor. Riker served aboard his ship as kind of a exchange program, right? And he is very honorable and, very cool Klingon warrior. And I am currently about to finish the book IKS Gorkon: A Good Day to Die. As you can see, I'm right there at the very end. And I just want to say, what a fantastic dive into the Klingon culture, right? I was wondering how they would do this and then also make it so it's, listen, all I'm going to say is it's going to be a very interesting talk tomorrow, because when you're talking about the Klingon culture, which is a culture of conquest, right? And then they're playing them as like the heroes of the story, and you've got to kind of like, it's a very interesting story, and I do like the way that everything kind of played out in it, or will play out once I'm finished reading it. So that will be a story for tomorrow.
Hold on, let me show everybody this.
Okay.
So, this is Miko. This is like the Miko mini. She's a robot for like kids. I got like 2 of them for Christmas. I got like a robot dog in this. It's a very rare for me to come in here.
Yeah, it's pretty fun too. You talk to it and like it'll go like turn and look at you.
I even made Miko and this have a conversation.
Yeah, he's referring to the computer device, like the Amazon computer thing. Here, take that back that way, so you don't get stuck. It's squeezy that way. There you go. But yeah, it's a very, very fun little thing to play with. When I asked it what it knew about Star Trek, it didn't know very much. So it does need to watch a little bit more Star Trek, that's for sure.
Oh, and Miko also watches Star Trek, by the way.
Mm-hmm. And we could all use a little bit more Star Trek in our lives. So anyway, we're finishing up here. We're finishing up with Clag. Of course, we have Clag there. And, again, just a very, very fun series. This is the first book. I think I've got 2 more in this series. And then there's a whole nother thing, too. So I'm just, again, we're in a very Klingon state of mind here right now, and we're digging it. But as the final countdown here, let's talk about alright, let's go. They got a new website, right? Boom. The Neutral Zone. Yes, the Neutral Zone Studios, located in Sandusky, Ohio, where legends come to life. Look at this. Like, coming this July 4th weekend, their production shoot continues on Hereafter. I know both those 2 people. They're very cool, very nice people. And I got to see them on Sunday because I was able to get up to the studio and help out for a little bit with the production shoot of this film. And it just, again, just to also help out around the studio for me is always just kind of like a dream come true. So I will refer you guys to this website so you can learn more about them, how to support them, how to get yourself into one of these productions. All that information is available right there. But the exciting thing for me here is that, again, I just went up there with the expectation of showing up when the day started for them and doing whatever they ask. You need me to hang a light, you need me to sweep a floor. I'm happy to do that, and whatever else it is that you want done, right? And, if so happens that you guys need an extra person to maybe throw on a red shirt and jump in and join with you, that could possibly be a thing too. And that's actually what happened. So listen, what a good day I had. I couldn't believe it. So I went up there and I helped out. I moved. We moved. We put some lights up. We were cleaning. We we swept up a lot of the shop. There was a lot of sawdust. Set building is busy work, right? So we did a lot of cleaning. We did some lights. We got to do a little bit of the behind the scenes helping, right? And then I got the call. They were like, "Would you like to be an extra?" And I immediately put down the table I was carrying and said, "Yes, sign me up." And I got to put on the red shirt and the shiny pants and the shiny boots, and I got to sit down and be a background extra in another Star Trek movie. So again, this is me, and I'm sitting beside me, and then there's me and the table across the way there. Just because I don't want to give away anything of something that's in production, but that's definitely me. I'm sitting there. It was very fun. We did 3 takes of the scene, basically, where the characters in the blue were talking about another character who currently is not in the picture, right? And our job in the background was just to pretend like, we're talking or whatever. And it's just, again, for me, it is just like spending a day in, like, freaking Disneyland or something like that. And the whole time there is like a freaking joy. And every time I do it, I just want to go back again and do it again and again and again and again, and just like I just want to be a part of everything that happens there. Like, I don't know what it is, it gets me right there. So again, what a fun time. Thanks to Ray for letting me come out and help, and of course thanks to everyone on the set there. It's such a, you're with your people. You're with your people there, and it's a beautiful, wonderful thing, and I love it. I love everything about it. So support the Neutral Zone Studios. I think we're done for tonight. That's it. Thanks for hanging out. Of course, thanks for listening to some guy blather on about Star Trek for 20 minutes or so. And as always, my friends, live long and prosper, and we will see you all in the next one. Have a good night.
Welcome to Walk Tuesday. We're gonna make it so. We're